I know. Here we go, right? Here we go. Another friggin' Kristoff. Well, I went to a shop that it's not right down the block. It was in the area, and honestly, almost everything in there I've already reviewed, or it was some stuff I didn't want to review, like at all. So, oh my God, that's the problem with Colorado. You know, the cigar lounges here, for the most part, are not shit. Unlike New York, which the lounges there have an immense selection. So this is a Kristoff. Nobody cares. It's a 685. We're gonna light it up, and I'm just hoping that I don't have to throw it out the window. Supposedly, it's one of the most rarest slash, beautiful blends they ever made, according to the website. Who gives a shit, right? $13. The cigar looks like shit. I mean, the bands are nice, right? And you're like, wow, 3 bands, nice, wow, kind of impressive, wow, nice. And then you look at the cigar, and then you look at right here, and I can see the binder. Is that like a reverse barber pole? I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. That's binder. You see that tobacco that goes up and down? Like that? That's binder. So the cigar roller was so good that they literally left. That's cool. That'll be a cool moment right there when we hit that spot. Thanks a lot. You can't even, and then the wrapper in the front is so ugly. There's a patch. There is a patch on that wrapper. That is wrapper grade quality, baby. Yeah. That is top grade wrapper quality. That's a patch. And it's not even matching color. That's a cigar patch. You would think you would just put the band on the back. Like reverse the cigar, then I would have seen that. No, they put a patch. It literally says their limited edition cigar. So, wow, TAA limited edition cigar with the front patch. This is like going on a first date with a woman and she has a fucking pirate patch. And I'm not like against dating disabled women, but like she should give you a heads up if she's a pirate. Just give you a heads up. Like, this is not just an eye patch. This should be an eye patch and a hook. And you're like, oh my God, what happened? Did you get an accident like in a tuna factory or something like that, in a sardine factory? Your hand got caught and you got mangled, and I don't know. Anyways, point is, we got a patch and we got spacing. These are two things that normally don't happen. I never even seen that on Quorum cigars. We got spacing in the wrapper, which is cool. We got that going on for us, and we got a patch in the front. What other I'm so glad they went for, but don't worry, it's a sophisticated cigar. It's got a fucking curly. There you go. It's got a pig cap. It looks like a lump of shit if you zoom in long enough. It just looks like a pile of shit. Like, how about this, Kristoff? Don't make a fucking pigtail, all this bullshit, and just make a cigar without a front patch or side. For $13, which it's got is that a shaggy foot or they just forgot it? I don't know. At that point, let's get to the cigar. Brazilian wrapper, Nicaraguan binders. I think it said Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers, and an undisclosed. Nobody knows. It's an undisclosed filler. This was released a while ago, but then this in this size, this is a TA release, was released 2021, which I didn't know that. It was a 2021 release, which probably means right around 2022. So does this cigar have in reality, about 2 years of age on it? It could, and nobody cares. Bands are sliding. It should smoke. Here we go. All right. First off, it's got a terrible burn. I've already touched that up twice, that corner. I can't get it to light, so it's got that going for it. Second off, it is the best Kristoff I ever had, so it is abysmally, it is a sin to look at. It's got a patch. It's got a pirate patch. It's got spacing here, like it's got, shot. You got like a flesh wound on its ribs. Drawer's okay. Strength is a medium plus. It was surprisingly a little more stronger than I thought. Finish is pretty long and pretty strong. It's about 65% darkness. It actually feels kind of like a kind of a happy, sweet, tingling, very spicy, but very happy spice, if that makes any sense. Like a lot of black pepper and sweet cinnamon. Very nuttiness, creamy nuggety, long finish, 65% the darkness. Holding the smoke, Yeah, that's a good medium full. It's quite surprising. Good smoke output, terrible burn. I think Kristoffs have shit construction. I don't know, whoever's rolling them, I mean, they need to work on that, man. Come on. Come on. If you smoke cigars and you smoke other, let's say, mid-tier price cigars, give or take $8 to $15, and, from low to high on the mid-tier section, you compare it to other brands like AJ, like General, Macanudo, etc. I can go on the list, or Altatus or Romeo. There's no excuse for this kind of poor construction, even for a $7 or $8 cigar. But the profile, I'm not going to throw the cigar out the window. It's a sin to look at. It's burning like shit, and we'll come back. But off the first half inch, it's a pretty nice medium full, long heavy finish, nutty, oily, sweet, like vanilla, black pepper spices, cinnamon. It's like a happy vibe. It's almost dare to say, but like a dirtier version of it. Like picture, like you have the Don Carlos Personal Reserve, but this is like the poor man's version, and made by a shittier company. But that kind of vibe, like honestly, yeah, it really reminds me of a shittier, raw, terrible construction version of the Don Carlos Personal Reserve, because it has that kind of strength and happy spice to it. So it's a nice stick that should have better construction, and they probably should have aged the tobacco a little more. I don't know, before they made it. Here's the thing. In my opinion, when you make a cigar, the fermentation happens before you roll it, right? When it's tobacco, right? Now, if you have a cigar that's going to be the tobacco is not fermented enough, and you roll it, even if you let it sit for a couple of years, it's just going to be a less strong or dirty cigar. The dirtiness doesn't go away. To make a cigar good or smooth, you can still have a strong cigar that's smooth, but if you use strong tobacco, but the fermentation process, you can't skip that. And clearly, this is not as aged as well as far as the tobacco as Fuente or Padron or etc. Go down the list. Not even AJ Fernandez. So it is a good blend, surprisingly. Wow. But the construction and the end result should have been better. If they would have fermented this a little more before they rolled it. Because like I said, so it's not like if you take a Padron 1000, which is a dirty, edgy cigar, a good cigar for what it is. But if you give it 2-3 years, it's just going to be a more quiet version of a dirty, edgy cigar. It's not like you're going to go, oh, now it tastes like a Padron 64. It doesn't work like that. Does that make any sense? It's like if you have a bum, and 2 years later, that bum is still there in the corner. He's still going to be a bum, but he's just a weaker version of that bum, because life just takes it. Life takes it all, baby. Okay, we're deep into the cigar. Construction has been terrible. I mean, Kristoff, whoever's rolling Kristoff cigars, it's a shame. The dirtiness picked up as the strength picked up in the second, third. It was still the best, Kristoff ever had, but it's a shame, and it's really nothing to brag about. It's going to be a 4.2. The profile was the best. Construction was terrible. That's all I'm going to say. So I don't recommend it. The blend wasn't bad, but it tasted like the tobacco was just dirty. It wasn't aged enough. So it is that. So I don't highly recommend anything Kristoff makes. But at least it was smokable, though. So if you're stuck with Kristoff, the 685 Woodlawn can be smoked, can be enjoyed, but you're gonna see when you get to the middle, be like, wow, it shouldn't be like, it should be dirty like that. It tastes like good tobacco that wasn't aged enough, like it had the dirtiness, like like you get like a Master Blends 3, which is a hell of a lot cheaper. We're done here. Kristoff 685 Woodlawn 4.2, but I don't really recommend it. It was a good profile. I liked the flavors, but it had dirtiness to it that should not be acceptable on their premium cigar. And construction that it's really someone that was blind could have rolled a better cigar than this. All right, see you around. Stay fresh. Quality soaps.